We are making Blogspot theme and we are not successful. But I tried, and as you can see here, this theme I'm using in a Blogspot. So this is a design, okay? It's a home page. This is a second page, okay? But I tried Gemini for that, but I was not getting a right result. Always synthetic error, I'm getting the message. So what I did, I downloaded a blank theme, as you can see here. If I So here I download a blank thing from internet, and after then I use Gemini to write the prompt. Tell them that make it SEO friendly. So he wrote that, okay. After then I ask him to add more functionality. As you can see that's how I'm getting this result. So end of the video I'm gonna provide you that blank XML file. You can try it yourself. So to make less mistake. I tried to tell him to directly make it, but always there's some kind of problem, and I could not able to use it because in the home page I could not able to see the post. So there's a problem with the post, and there are many problems I faced while doing that, but nothing worked. So the last time I used that blank theme that I download from our site, and then I tell Gemini to make it SEO friendly, and it now I see that it's working quite well. Now the problem is that we need to design it and add functionality. So for first page, that is okay. Second page, that is here is a share button like Facebook, X, WhatsApp, LinkedIn. Okay. If we check our if we check how it's working, you can use Lighthouse for understanding. So let me analyze that. So as you can see that it's looking great. I need to add lots of functionality here, but for starting it's good. I failed a lot of times, so that's why I'm feeling really well. As you can see, the SEO is good. There is some problem that we have to manually fix it. Accessibility, best practices, and performance is also good. Okay, so it's a good thing. But what we need, okay, whatever we need to write it down, and we're gonna get it. So normally I need to add a navigation bar. Okay, so I will say that put a navigation bar in a header and bottom of the content. Okay, so I will say that add navigation bar on header, and another one on the footer, and I will say the footer one should be black black background, and text color white, and header one should be responsive, user friendly, mobile friendly, and SEO friendly. So we are going to change only two things. We are going to just add header in it. Okay, now just run it. We can use widget for that, but I'm going to use that and see that if it can do better or not. For if you want to add a widget, you can just go to layout, and here you find it. Like here you can see it, like we have three: header, main, and footer. So you can add widgets here. Now upper, as you can see here, so here you can also add, like we have to make some changes, but it's possible. So here you see you can able to do it from here, like adding images and logo. So it's there. Let's see what is done. So of course I added responsive mobile friendly navigation bar. Okay, so to be bigger, just copy this code and go to theme, exits and command all, then paste. As you can see, there's some column, that's why we are saying red. Okay, let's try to save it. We know the where is the column. So it's saying the 422. Okay, 422, let's find. So as you can hear, 422 body, it's saying the here is column. Okay, so the column number 2, the marker of the document following the root element must be well formed. So body start here. Okay, so the column, I believe it might be inside, head tag. Let me check. Head tag, css is well. Okay, css starting, meta be else if. Okay, else if this one. Okay, else if. Okay, be else this one, meta here. So I believe that is not wrong here. Okay, save it again. I didn't make any changes, but I believe somewhere here is something wrong. But let me check first. As you can see here, it is using old one. Okay, so I'm right now using HTML5. Okay, there's no syntax that should be here in the head tag. So as you can see, it's make mistakes. Okay, make sure it is for modern browsers, and I can just directly add that code, and just like I have here, I will just copy this. Okay, and I'll paste it here, HTML, this one here, and if I click here, I hope the problem should be solved. But 434, let me check. 434, this one. So as you can see here, it's in like a tag. Now save it. Now it's a 462. 462, as you can see that these are the codes. It's like HTML codes in a comment that should not make problem, but it's making problem. So let me see, 490. So this one. Okay, so this one causing trouble. Oh, this one also, it was on comment. Now it's saying the 510. Okay, let me see the 510. What is the issue? 510, the body tag. So I believe there's some problem that I'm not seeing it. Okay, let's see whether it's done or not. Okay, it's made the changes. Now just copy all of that. That is the problem I'm facing, that when I'm trying to develop. That's why I told you that I use blank template and change only one functionality. That way you can understand where is the problem. Now I reloaded that. As you can see, at least these are the showing, navigation bar not. Okay, so I can let me check here. As you can see here, there's a header text. Okay, if I find command find navigation, as you can see in the footer, as you can see the section of nav bar. Okay, let me check here layout. I can understand better here. So here you can see that there's a header nav. Here is a option, and also here is the footer nav. Okay, so you have to change it from here. Like click here and like say that short alphabet. Okay, add a new site name. Okay, symbols, URL. Okay, symbols.com, and save it. Okay, if I save here, now click here to save. See that if saved or not. As you can see here, it's saving. I believe it will done after it show the option. Now as you can see that it's saved here. Now as you can see, that is our nav. Okay, so in here you just have to make many of that, like same way as I do. Click add a new. Okay, just a name like about, just have nothing. Next, add new, just DMCA, save, add new, just have a like a privacy policy, save. Click save, click here to save. Okay, now reload again. So you can see that this, we have chosen that like a sort with alphabet, that's why it's coming like that way. So if I say that don't sort out, so the, which one you write the last or first, it's gonna show that way. So if you reload it, let's go there. Okay, let me save it here. Save. Taking time. Reload again. Okay, let me then again. So there is something also I want to show you here. You see, the way it is, like if you can make it up down, so the way it is here, that's how it's shown. If you choose by sort by alphabet or reverse alphabet, so like like ABCD sort by alphabet, resolve like last from the Z, it's gonna show. If you click here, it will be change itself, as you can see here. If you don't do the sort out, and you can change it as you want, and that gonna show like that way. Click here save. If you reload again, as you can see, this is like that, and the same thing apply here. Now we have like a navigation bar. Let's check out it's a mobile friendly or not. So as you can see for mobile, it's like this. Yeah, this is mobile friendly, you can say it. It's looking quite great. Now let's say there's a two ways that we can, like say we just want to change CSS. Okay, CSS. So we can just like have a view page source. You can copy all of that and tell them specifically that we want to redesign for that purpose. In that way, they won't just write CSS for it and won't make any changes. Or you can just directly say that make this one like a full, like it, let me say that uh, navigation bar header should have 1% width. Okay, same for footer, but apart from this, there should be what I want. Let me show you that. If you go in inspect element, okay, now just throw it down, go to down here. If you see this one, you can check it, like see here, it is like container. Okay, so I want that in header and footer there should not be container. Okay, that's what I want. So I'll say that header should have 100% same for the footer, but apart from this, there should, I can say that header and footer don't have a container like that, or I say that header should have 1% width. Okay, same with footer. Apart from this, there should be container with maximum width. Okay, now just run it. Sometime like you see here, the max width is a 960. Because of max width, you can resize it to lower, but if you have a width 90, it's stay for the 90. Resizing is a little problem. It depends on content, that what content you have. So now I just write that, and it will take some time, it will do it. Okay, so if you try to have like a one by one content, then it will be really good. Okay, or you can just do this way, like just first make a HTML template, and have a blogger template, blank template, and put both. You can just upload both of them and tell the first one to convert in a Blogspot template. So it will take that same idea from the blank template and create everything. So it will be much easier for you. So just it done that, I believe. Now just we're gonna copy this, and now we are going to just theme and edit, and we're gonna select all, paste. As you can see, there's something wrong here. Okay, now save. We will know what is the problem. Change 450. So here you see that 450 here. Again we are facing some trouble. So let's say if you're having this kind of problem, so if you don't know how to solve it, just copy this, okay, and just paste here, and then put comma, and whatever error you are facing, that you just copy this and then paste it and click here. If you do this way, then it will understand and fix that problem, or if you know how to fix it, then it's better. Most of the time, you know, that HTML code, like, it's open but it's not closed somewhere, and that's why most of the time this kind of problem was there. If you see here, that is a closed. Okay, the big section is here, b widgets, be includable. So here might be some problem. Okay, just see how it's gonna fix. So here the some problem within a bf tag. So in that way you can do that and it will fix your problem. Apart from this, the one thing all I'm gonna tell you, that if you want to make a blogger template like I am doing it, your best option is Gemini, because you know the Gemini is from Google and Blogspot also Google. So it will write the code better than any other AI tool. I tried to ChatGPT. I want to show you something. Okay, let me show you that. Okay, okay, okay. I'm not finding this one. Let me see. So you see that I was trying to use ChatGPT to create the template. I hope that you, and see, from here you can see that I said that I want a template. So it wrote the code. Okay, perfect blogger template, and this is the code I got first. Okay, so I copied and pasted, didn't work. Then again, you see that I want them SEO friendly, responsive, mobile friendly. Again it created. Okay, as you can see that it's saying the what to do. Then again write all the code with improvement. Again it wrote. As you can see, it's like HTML they wrote. Okay, even it was not working. There's some syntax error was there. So again, you see here it's saying how to install. So again I wanted that, it was not working, so it said that this is the issue. Okay, again I asked that, as you see that whatever they did. Okay, I got the information. As you can see that I said that write the scratch blogger theme from start, because nothing was working. So I said that, as you can see right now, you see there's HTML, see that. Okay, and we got that, but it was also not working. The blog post was not working. Okay, so that's what happened. But there's another term I also used. Let me see here again. You see that this is the reply I got. You know, it's writing that b.template. Okay, I told that before that in a Blogspot template there should be HTML, and they, it accept that that's wrong what they did, but again they did the same mistake, and it happened again and again. So I understand that I can't do it with ChatGPT. Then I start using Gemini for it. Okay, so I'll just copy this, paste, and again save it. Now you see there's a problem like 597, as you can see here. And this kind of small mistake they make. It's seen that it's a be if condition. It's a run, it started but it's not closed. And this kind of problem all the time you find. Rarely they give you the result that is right. At least for the Blogspot template, I faced this issue. Apart from this, I never faced any problem. Okay. Now I save that and we reload again. And now you see this is the problem. that main page, home page is working, but second page is not. And this kind of problem I'm facing again and again. And that's why I told you that, after creating the template, use widgets for it, and then you can solve your problem. If you want to solve a problem, I can just go back of the version, or I will say that single page is not working. And I just do that, and it will happen again and again. The more I ask to edit, the more problem it gonna come, and it will happen again and again, again and again. So first have template, whatever you can get, and then use widgets, because in a blogspot most of the work is done by widgets. You just have the widgets and do that, and that's you should do. Or you want to change, like for example, if you want to add more functionality here, just go to the main code of blog and see that how is it done. Just ask for that specific function, because if you do that, you get the right result. You can able to easily fix it. But if you want everything happen by this tool, it will never be possible, because they always make mistakes and you will waste a lot of your time. So rather than make them do everything for you, just whatever you want to add, just do it one by one. In that way you can get your template. But you want everything, you can't. As for the CSS, like you want to design it, I would recommend that you go to the view page source here, save this and tell them that this is a HTML file, I want you to design that. And with the same CSS and syntax, nothing should be changed. In that way you can get a CSS and you can just copy paste it in Bskin and you can get a great design. If you want to improve SEO for that, mostly it's a great, as I have shown you that it's a better. Whatever you want to change and make it better, you can just change, do it beforehand. Like first time you're making a blank template, do it from here. There's some changes in a blog post like a h1 h2 tag, you can do it yourself or you can ask it. So in that way you can create the template really fast. But if you ask Gemini to do everything for you, then again and again you face same problem as I'm facing right now. Now I copy that. Now again I copy here and save it. Okay, now. So you see that is working right now. So the first page is working. Second page again is not working. And it's not the problem with the cookies. I will tell you that. I don't think the problem with the cookies, because before it worked. So I will say it again. Single page, it not showing. I am saying home posts, but not in single page. So you're gonna write again the code, and the problem lies here. If you click here, it is a blog widget. Here the problem lies. Okay, if you go to and click revamp the widget, as you can see, and click here save, it save, and I believe the problem should be solved. If you reload again, that you can see that it's working quite well. But if I go to the main page, you see the big things. It's all content here. Okay, but I want in home page summary content, so user won't see everything. But in a single page I want everything. So the problem is here in this this widget, and most of the time this is the issue. So that's why I told you that use it for a small task, it will work better. Now again we are copying it and command V, save it. Successful. Let me see again, reload. Again it's not working. Okay, it worked before, so it will work. Let's see what is saying that. My apologies again. The logic showing the single bus assembly is clearly the issue, and my previous attempts were not robust enough. Blog widget use a reliable blogger pattern. Okay. It is not working again. You can do this, or you can just search in internet and you can fix your problem. Searching internet is much easier for you. I would recommend that. or you can just have let's see that is giving the right result or not. And after then we're just gonna find first blog widget, and we're gonna copy everything from here and told them that to fix the issue. And I believe that there's a higher chance that they're gonna fix the problem. Okay, so again we are saying it's writing the code. It will take some time, just wait. So as you can see that it's working much better. Click home, it's a working. And here, as you know, we told that make it like a full, and they are doing well. So I really like the design, really simple. And for the second page it was also good. See how much time it will take. Okay, wait. No blogger, the most the things, it happen itself because you have lots of widgets out there. I want to show you something. If you go to layout and click for widgets, add a widget. Okay, gadget. Okay, sorry for that. So as you can see from here, AdSense, feature ports, blog search, HTML profile, page header, flowers, image, label, pages, links, text, popular post, blog status, blog list, feed, logo, subscription, translation, list from Wikipedia, attribute. Even for that, you find the gadgets for it, and it will do your work most of the time. And you can use this one, HTML, JavaScript. Directly you can put here HTML, JavaScript, and CSS, and it will work quite well. So you can do a lot of things with that. And that's why I told you that you should first use the gadgets, and it's not doing your job, then you can ask Gemini to create for that. Okay, now just copy this. Again we try. Click edit, select all, save. So it's working. First page is working. Second page, I hope it works, but it's not working. So see, we tried a lot of time, but it didn't work. So we just gonna go to blog one, and we have to see that how big it is. So as you can see it's much bigger, around 500 line of codes are there. So we can just copy this one, the whole thing, command copy. I just hope everything is copied here. Just paste it here. Okay, yeah, everything is copied. Find problem and fix it. I think it will fix the problem. I just hope it do. While making Blogspot template, this was the biggest problem I faced. Like making like short videos. Not sorry for that. Making summary. Posts for homepage. If I show you here, let me check you that here. So as you can see in the paragraph tag, there's only limited text. And people before the time we are using JavaScript for that. So all the text is it's coming on the browser, but with help of JavaScript we only showing few of them. That's what we are doing before. But because new version, we can just do it without JavaScript. So as you can see, I just hope the problem should be solved here. Okay. Or you can also check that where is the problem. Okay, let me show you that. If you know anything about coding in a Blogspot, you can fix your problem here. So as you can see, there widgets, there are many widgets are there. Okay, there are only few widgets for the post. There's for comment, color picker, feedback. So there are different kind of functionality are there that we don't need to change or fix. What we need is that post. So see that here is for mobile post. As you can see that how the code is written. Is the h2 is the main header. Okay, as you can see thumbnail URL here. H3 for post titles. You can change it to h2, h1, whatever you want. Okay, I hear that how the post is showing. Okay, so it's for mobile post. Okay, and here is the post. Here the code is saying that if condition is like a item, then article will be post full, h2 the title, and then author, data header, and div, data post body. I think everything is good. Then what is the problem? So this is the code that is okay. The post is post. Okay. Let me check if there's any more or not. Post body. Okay. Let me check. So that's all. As you can see here, there's three posts. No, five more than that. But you can see that the post body is two. Post and post body. If I click the post body, there's nothing. If I click to post, there's only one. And that is saying that if the item, then it should work this way. Okay. Else it gonna work like this way. You see that article post summary. There should be like a image. It's image. Then title. And it's saying that data dot post snipped like 200 words, I believe, and like that. So this code is working, but this code in a single page is not working. Okay. Let's see what they have done. They have written all the code for us. Just copy again. It's saying that they fixed the problem. Let's see if they did or not. Just command all, then V, save. Now reload again. As you can see, home page is working. Second page still is not working. Okay. So we are just gonna just go to the main column. To take a lot of time to just figure it out. Just come here, mobile post. Okay, post here. So I'm gonna just copy code from here. Okay, just wait. The code ends here. Okay, I will just copy all of that until here. Command copy, and I will ask that I'm gonna use different model. Okay, I'm gonna use a Gemini. I don't think that Charge is gonna fix the problem, but let's try. I'm not telling to write everything. Okay, so I'm gonna use that simple version. Okay, find problem and fix it. Again here, find problem, fix it. So it's saying that the problem with the share button. Okay, and nothing else saying that. Fix the code. Everything saying is right here. Let's see what it's saying. Good blog code almost good, but if few small syntax error that break that layout or make the link blind. Fix patterns example here. So it's saying that also everything's good. So I'm gonna use first ChatGPT one. Okay. So saying that this is the issue, HTTPS. Okay. So I'm gonna just copy this code and all selection I will just command V. But I make sure that BF condition is written or not. As you can see that is written here. So command save. Okay, 862 here BF condition. So just did this one, save it. Now reload it again. It solved the problem. So you can use this way also. If you are not getting that fix, you can just find that where the problem lies. And as I told you that everything's happening in Blogger with the gadgets. These are widgets, guys, you can say that. And most of the work it will do. Now we are gonna design it. So as I told you that I'm just gonna just view the page source and copy all that code. Okay. Now I ask that to design it. Just I will paste this code. Design this HTML file, but do not change class, tag and ID. After then, make it responsive, responsive, mobile friendly, and user friendly. I didn't write SEO friendly because it's gonna change something. So okay, they are telling that there's some problem. Fix enhance HTML CSS code. So they're writing in HTML. Okay, I will tell you that just tell him to write only CSS and JavaScript. Let that HTML stay same way. So in that way, you can just copy the CSS and JavaScript and you can change the design. So that I would recommend you do that. But for other functionality, like you want to add something, use layouts. For example, let's see, we already write that added navigation bar and below also. We can use CSS to change that. If we want some kind of other tools like we want a blog search, features post, let's add this one. Okay, as you can see, like this is gonna show. Okay, so images, you can also add that. We are not seeing the preview. Let Okay, it's not working. So let's save it and see how it's working. Oh, it's saying that select one post. Okay, I can't select two or not, only one. Just save one, save, click save, and reload. So as you can see, it's showing that way. So the design, when you do that, you can just ask, ChatGPT or Gemini to make CSS for that, and it will do for you. For that, you just first have everything, go to view page source, download it or just copy it, paste it in Gemini, and tell them to write CSS for you. As you can see that they have created a section. Okay, I will just say that. Let me copy it. Okay, just copy it. Just paste the code, comma. I want you to design, make it responsive with cool design. Use only three colors. For background, you use a white color, and for text, use a black color. You can add shadow if you want, and one more color. But I want you to write only CSS code. So in that way, it won't write HTML, just write the CSS, and that way you can just copy paste it. So let's see. That's what I hope it should be like that. But as you can see that a couple of days ago we are not having anything, but right now we are. It's you try a couple of more times, and I can tell you that you can easily design that. As you can see it, it is using 8 color plates, but I would say use it. It's telling you choose that what you want. It's like single or not. So as you can see that it's writing every single thing for me. Just let's see that how the design is going to look like, and we are going to just save that. So in that way you can easily create the design. As you can see that as I did it, you can also, and I'm going to provide you that blank theme. You can use that, even with free version you can do that. So as you can see it is making all that. Just wait a few minutes and we're gonna see that how it's gonna look like. As you can see, it's writing that script but not CSS. What is saying? Let me check that. I see you want the CSS code I provided in previous steps. Accenture, the CSS is now integrated into your complete code below. The estimate encode a find meta tag URL condition paragraph. Okay, but I don't see the CSS anywhere. Meta code, header, style, Okay, as you can see that I'm not saying the CSS, it's saying that CSS, I'm not sure where it is. Let me check the source. Okay. Okay, let me use the ChatGPT. Let's see what is saying that. Just paste. Or you can do it this way. You can, join that, as you can see that this is a CSS. You can just directly have the CSS and design with that. Or you can just use the insert tool. Okay, go here below and you can just first use this tool. Okay, as you can see how it is there. H2, post summary, H3. So you can understand that how to do that. Okay, as you can see that I just remove and it working like that way. So you can do this also, or you can just change it the way you want. So you can do that, but I would recommend that use tools if you can't do it, and it is possible. So the next time in next video we are gonna to integrate CSS in our Blogspot theme, and let's see how much better we can make it too.